Today, oh boy, it's my first pregame back since Valentine's Day. Let's get it. DJ Absolute, we got a special one for y'all. What's good? Shorty Ja, keep them bangers coming, bro. Keep them bangers coming. I see you.
You must be used to these niggas. Promise I could show you different. Come vibe with me tonight. Yeah. Come vibe with me. Yeah. Come vibe with me. Got me blushing wild. We on FaceTime every night, and if we get a little serious, we could go catch a flight. Picture us on the jet, eating lobster in the sky. You looking real fly, damn baby, you caught my eye. I ain't in the cuffin', but you really got me feeling different. I've been searching for you, I feel like this what I've been missing. Damn, you got me tripping, I'm just falling for your kisses. I can't wait till I got everybody calling me your missus. If a bitch play with you, I'm a smoker like a blunt. That's my man, and I ain't sharing like a kid don't share lunch. On your body like them tats, I ain't going nowhere. Block them hoes in your DM, cause baby, I'm here. I was scared to fall in love, but now I'm facing my fears. And we gon' shine together, baby, cause this is our year. Before I go to sleep, all I think about is you. My friends wonder where I've been, I tell them I'm with you. You must be used to these niggas. Promise I could show you different. Come vibe with me tonight.
Just vibe with me, just vibe with me. We getting it started, y'all. We getting it started. It's the pregame show. What's up?
She posting pictures on the gram. I comment like as you should. Keep her name in my bio to make sure it's understood. She a dime piece. She the one these niggas feeding for. She a special type of fabric, come from different clothes. Put that deal on the side and she scratching all on my back. Take it slow when I slide to make sure that girl relax. I'm an animal. I set it up then I attack. It's like a picture when I see it. When she post, I'm gon' react.
She gon' ride for a nigga. She gon' slide for a nigga. She in love. She go crazy. Homicide
This
for a
my
nigga.
favorite
Do some
part.
time for a nigga. She a blind little hitter. Hold it down when times get hard. She provide for a nigga. Ooh. Baby girl, where you going? I'm stuck to you like a magnet. And I ain't messing with no Instagram model cause they plastic. I see that body and that ass, I gotta have.
She a nice little piece. I'm a Martin, she my Gina. That girl, she like tennis, she like Serena. I'm a beast in that pussy, I'm like King Caesar. And if I feel like my body, I'm going deeper. Like, baby girl, can I open up your heart? You gon' let a real nigga play his part. Hope our love never ever fall apart. Like, baby girl, can I open up your heart? You gon' let a real nigga play his part. Like, baby girl, can I open up your heart? You gon' let a real nigga play his part. Hope our love never ever fall apart. Like, baby girl, can I open up your heart? You gon' let a real nigga play his part.
My name true, baby boy, nice to meet ya. My heart beating like the bass on the speaker. Said your ex didn't know how to treat ya. Like, and my feelings getting deep like the ocean. Thirsty for me, take a sip of my potion. Make a movie, let's get it in motion. Us against the world, and you know I'm gonna have your back. My words just like money, I could
Chuchi, Shorty, Ja, I see y'all working.
My heart like I'm Will, 7 pounds on that. I'm gonna have you like, I think I like the sound of that. If I give you my heart, don't play. I don't really got time, no waste. I hope you can make my pain go away. Like,
Shorty.
if I give you my heart, don't play. I don't really got time, no waste. I hope you can make my pain go away. Like, if I give you my heart, don't play. I don't really got time, no waste. I hope you can make my pain go away. Like, if I give you my heart, don't play. I don't really got time, no waste. I hope you can make my pain go away.
We ain't got time for the games. It's 2019. We don't got time for the games. Let's go. My man J2 Starter, I see you, big bro.
Like, feel my pain and shit, know what I mean? Take this journey with a nigga. I'm going through all this shit at once. Amazing, I ain't crying months. This young chick wanna try her luck, but bitches I be tired of. Emotionless, my heart is numb. I watch my friends all find the one. Be waiting for my time to come, but maybe I'm the problem. So much love to share, but learn these bitches ain't about shit. Hold this shit inside, it's been a while, I let this out since. My heart is Jordan suit. Live with my heart torn in two. Scorned from all they corny moves. Empty, they got more to prove. Before I let them closer to. Open up to who and why. Put myself through that for what? Lies about another nigga. Crying when she acting up. Ain't no love, bitches filled with lust. Ain't a bitch I trust. Scheming on me when they see the money coming, doubling up. What the fuck, this lazy shit? Or maybe I like this crazy shit. Always get a crazy bitch. Long run always make me sick. PTSD. Walk around, I'm wild aggressive. Pretty women, foul selection. Reoccurring theme. Every girl I get the same. So
it won't be easy like you're dead, and I'll be grieving. No God, why got me weak? It seems I'm always in my feelings. Here you got me so lost in nothing.
I told you I'm serving vibes today. I'm serving vibes. Listen to the words in this one, man.
Say a word by the river, amigos. To this place, I'm just an alien searching for his love. To this place, I'm no familiar face. I had to bring the thugs. Princess, I am not from Brooklyn, but still fighting for your heart. From Mount Vernon, not that far, but somehow we're still apart. Apart, but somehow we're still apart. Apart, riverside to side. Catch me fishing for your love again. Riverside to side. Watch me drowning for your love again. Riverside to side. Hope the witches won't do rituals tonight. Sidey side. From money earning, I'll be whipping and riding white. Sidey side. Side by the riverside side. Side, riverside side.
stop that shit.
Couldn't find you on the east last night. Rivers dry. You
Catch
was
these
probably
vibes, catch
in
these
another
vibes.
city with some other guy. Not hearing and why. How late did you fly? I even checked for you where I ain't have no ties. In this murky love, hold me down, don't bring me up. Came here from the Murderville, but didn't think you'd stand me up. From envy to the dash in the 10-speed. Gang in the backstrap, too much envy. From envy to the dash in the 10-speed. Gang in the backstrap, too much envy. Apart, but somehow we're still apart. Apart, riverside to side. Catch me fishing for your love again. Riverside to side. Watch me drowning for your love again. Riverside to side. Hope the witches won't do rituals tonight. Sidey side. From money earning, I'll be whipping and riding white. Sidey side.
DJ Absolute.
Side by the riverside side.
Yeah, we're here at the PreGame Radio Show.
Tune in, tune
Yo, sang that little part.
It's my man Jaquan Sings. You already know.
Yo, what's good? What's good? You're tuning into the PreGame Show. It's your boy Karma, the comedian. I'm sitting here with some beautiful people.
You think I'm beautiful?
I was everybody else but shit. Yo, we got Zophia's in the building.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Chief Chef Biggs is in the building. He'll be here a little later. We got DJ Absolute is in the building. BX Productions in the building. We got a couple of producers here, y'all.
Yeah.
Heard, man.
Packed out the house.
About to be lit.
Packed out the house. We getting into real music talk, real music theory, all of that kind of, you know, a little bit less of the lyricism and a little bit more of the actual, you know, what makes the music.
Facts.
You feel me? You know I'm excited.
What brings it to life.
You know I'm excited. Facts, exactly. What's bringing it to life?
I get to learn today.
And coming in, about to sit down. Weighing in at, I'm not going to say, because that's disrespectful.
Come on. If you try to start the numbers gonna keep continuing.
I'ma hit them with the WWE introduce. Weighing in at whoever knows how many pounds, we have the fat Q nigga, Mr. CHIEF.
BIGGZ.
BIGGZ, the fat Q. cute nigga Chief Chef Biggs.
It's in the building, man. Hello.
That shit is hard to
fucking
spell.
Yeah, I know.
You be practicing that at home before you come here?
Yo, no, I be high. That's how I just know this shit, man.
That's crazy. What? I got to the Chief and I was like, damn, is it B next? It can't be. It's more stuff. That was crazy. You called me. Wow. Okay, whatever.
Yo, I'm glad to be here, man. Hello, Zosapha. Who we have over here? Did I miss the introduction, man?
We did not. We was actually waiting on you to introduce him.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Who we have on our right hand side, man?
Oh, my name is DJ ENJ. What's poppin', y'all?
Oh, what's up?
How you feeling?
I'm good. I'm glad to be here. I'm happy to be here for a second. So I actually came here. Was it a year ago? Last year.
All right.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So I came here with my brother Charlie J. He's a part of my collective. It's ENJ. We're producers. We're producer duo, and we're also DJs as well. So shout out to DJ Absolute. Respect the DJ.
Let's get it.
For me.
I'm gonna really like this show.
Can you tell me one of your first events that you did?
One of my first events ever.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be the exact first. So one of the first memorable.
The first memorable.
Yeah.
Memorable. Oh,
yeah,
my first. My most memorable event that I've done was when I DJ'd at Boston for a national convention, National Society of Black Engineers. I DJ'd for about like 4,000 plus people.
Oh, wow.
Mad energy. It was crazy. Mad energy. Like I never knew I could do something like that. I never knew I could play for a crowd that large before because it was just like I just got thrown into it, and it was me and my brother, and like we just kept the energy going for like 5 hours straight.
So were you? Oh, so you wasn't open or anything?
Nah, we was the only DJs. Yeah.
Okay.
So we had to like go back and forth. So that's the beauty of being a duo, because you know what I'm saying. When I get tired, he hops on.
Definitely,
he gets tired,
definitely.
I hop on, and like you know what I'm saying. If I'm DJing, he's like MCing, or if I'm MCing, he's DJing. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool, you know.
Wow, it seemed like everybody come up that way. I actually came up in a very similar way. Me and one of my bros from high school. DJ Genius, shout out to him.
Word.
We came up DJing together. Like we learned at the same time. We went to college together. We came up together in college.
Word.
Both bought our equipment at the same time, and we did all our parties together.
Word.
Whether one of us was getting paid, the other not getting paid, whatever.
It
we
don't
just
matter. Supporting.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And
Word.
you know, his mic game not as strong. At first, my scratching game wasn't as strong. So you know, we was picking up the other slack. You feel me?
Yeah. That's pretty much what it is, and it was memorable for me because like it was just a lot of people, and I'm just like DJing. I'm like, yo, I don't know, like the pressure's different because you like y'all could play one song and it could be trash and the energy could just die, or you could play some shit and it's like, oh, all right, people still going, you know.
Yeah.
So
with that being done, I have a question for both of you. Right before I want y'all to the end, Celeste, y'all actually do the DJ.
Okay.
I just want to know that. What do y'all think DJ like? What's a good DJ consist of? What do you feel like? That DJ is my DJ. Like, I just want to know before y'all tell me what y'all do as DJ.
Okay.
All right.
Someone that can know their crowd. If you know what your crowd likes, or if you see different kind of ethnicities in your crowd, and you can kind of play off of what you see out there and make everyone vibe to one song, or make everyone vibe to like just one mix. That I think is what makes you a good DJ, because if let's just say you have white people, you have ethnic people, you can play a different kind of song and they're all bopping to it, and you call everybody there.
Okay.
So I feel like that pretty and shit. If I'm over here like, damn, I need where's this thing at? Let me go to YouTube find this man. Like, if I want to get your number and I want to book you for the next event,
then you're my DJ. You're my DJ. Okay. With a comedian.
I mean, like for like DJing, like most definitely like being able to control the environment. Like doesn't really matter where you play, like just matters what you play. You know, like if you can be able to sway a crowd into just, you know, like if I'm having a really bad day and you could play anything that'd just bring me out of my mood, that is like the perfect DJ. Like the perfect DJ for me was just like the ultimate mood changer.
Okay.
I like how you ended that ultimate mood changer.
Put it on the use.
I like that. So well, for me, the mindset I like to have when I go into DJing is mostly I'm trying to make sure that I read the room accurately. So you never know, you can never guarantee what people are gonna like going in. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might have a older crowd. Sometimes you have a younger crowd, more, I don't want to say civilized, but maybe I'll say less ratchet. You have a less ratchet crowd sometimes. And there are certain things that'll work someplace that don't work other places. You know, and being able to see, react, and then predict based on what you've already seen is what my go-to, my forte is. And I'm really proud of my voice. Like, you know, I have a strong booming voice.
You got a good voice.
Thank you.
You got a good voice. I'd say that's my weakness with DJing. Like, I'm not like, well, actually, I wouldn't say it's a weakness because I got pretty good all the time. But like, as far as like as far as mic game, like I'd say my brother Charlie, like he really holds the mic down. Yeah. But I found my mojo, so I'm pretty lit. I'm pretty lit right now. Yeah. You feel me? So
you're more introverted when it comes to your mic.
Yeah, like I'm more like, you know what I'm saying?
You're more on the music.
Yeah, I'm more just let me get the best mix, let me get the crowd popping, like, you know what I'm saying? Let me not like I kind of zone out and just like focus on like getting them lit, you know what I'm saying?
That's one thing I gotta like. I love being able to do that.
Yeah.
But I can't do it as good as if I would have had a microphone. Just because I throw in ad libs, I throw in all kinds of I say some reckless stuff when I get into it, yo. But that recklessness,
that's what gets people going.
Will get people going.
Hell
sometimes.
Yeah, controversy.
Yeah, yeah.
People love that shit.
Absolute and a margarita.
Yeah. Yeah, especially if I got a little liquor in it.
Don't get the DJ drunk. It's
Word.
Over.
Right.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie.
He's gonna break up marriages.
A good college house party, yo. You see, look at this. Don't get the DJ drunk, y'all. I'm gonna be putting this to the side.
Don't get the DJ drunk, man.
What's it called? It's some college house parties. I've actually been offered all kinds of things. Yo, DJ, you need jungle juice? Yo, DJ, you need weed? You mind if I roll up here? You want edibles? You want molly?
And it's the most lit part because you get it all for free.
You get it all for free. Yo, what? If you're good, they trying to make sure you stay good.
I'm doing the wrong thing.
What? I'll be back there like, nah, y'all. Yo, if you could just get me some water.
Yeah, right. I gotta focus. I gotta go home tonight.
Honestly. I
gotta go home tonight.
Honestly. They'll try to get you bopped and zooted and all kinds of things. Shout out to the producer, man. Oh, gosh.
Sophia, you ever been to a party that you felt like was a whack DJ there?
Definitely. So many times.
I'm sure it's a common experience.
What's up with my words today? I'm stuttering.
Ethnicity.
Yeah.
Did you eat your food yet? Maybe it's because you got to use some Chef Biggs in your system.
That's true. I need to rejuvenate. That is true. I definitely do need to rejuvenate.
Yeah, I've been to a few. I mean, ethnicity definitely has something to do with it, culture-wise as well. You know, it's what I relate to when I listen to music. Because I do listen to all type of genres. I can listen to some pop or EDM or hip-hop, you know, trap, drill, whatever. Whatever I'm in the mood. Like, if I feel like walking down the street feeling like I'm selling drugs, then I'm going to listen to some real shit.
Yeah, facts.
If I feel like I'm a fucking butterfly, I'm going to just listen to my white girl shit, you know? Or I could listen to some bust down Tatiana type of shit, you know?
Blueface.
It really just depends where, like, just the environment, really. And the people, I wouldn't say necessarily. It's just the DJ has to feel out the vibe of who he's
so
around.
The crowd has a part to play.
Yeah, because you could get some white people to get up and trap, and they won't be on the rhythm, but you can get them to get up there with you lit. They'll look at you crazy, but then it's like you can get lit with me too. It's okay.
Can I ask that favorite question around the room? Yeah, know I'm about to ask, right? Yeah, know I'm about to ask, right?
It's so fucking late, bitch.
Huh?
You're so fucking late.
You know? Oh, you already did it?
Nah, I was waiting for you to do it before we started.
But he started talking about DJ, and I was interested.
Okay, we gonna do it after the first music break.
Let's get it.
Nah, the music break not yet.
I'm curious.
Cause I'm curious. Oh, you don't know what the question is?
I'm curious.
Oh, don't worry.
I'm a little curious too.
It's gonna be a special secret then. I'm gonna get into you though. We'll pause. What I want to get into is how you got into producing along with DJing.
Facts.
Well, personally, that's an avenue that I haven't traveled down yet.
I actually got into producing first.
Okay.
DJing was just like, you know, faster money for me because it's showbiz.
Definitely.
So I was in it for the bread, to be honest. I didn't really like. It was more so. You know, I started making beats, and all I had was, you know, my desktop, my parents' house, and like the laptop, like you know those desktop speakers.
Yeah.
And I had got like a demo version of Fruity Loops. And I was just playing with it, and I liked it a lot. And then I started like researching and looking up like other producers and what they was doing and like how they made their beats and stuff like that. And I'm like, yo, I was really inspired. I think I was like 15 at the time.
Wow.
So I really wanted to do like music and stuff. Like, so, you know, me and my brother, like, we did everything together because we was kind of like, you know, I had to look after. I'm older than him, so I had to look after him. So I took him everywhere. So because of that, we picked up the same interests.
Gotcha.
So when I'm working on music, he's working on music. So we just kind of like together started chasing that. So but the money wasn't like we wanted to get equipment and stuff like that and like, you know, upgrade our sound, and everything was mad expensive. So we was like, yo, we can't afford
Crazy,
we can't afford this shit.
expensive.
Like we can't afford to get headphones, speakers, all this type of stuff. So we was like, all right, so what's the so I'm Nigerian, right? So you know, we party a lot.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So like my parents would drag us to like a bunch of different parties and shit like that, and I just see like 80-year-old DJs like just mad slow, like playing bullshit.
Yeah.
So I'm looking like, all right.
Let the whole song run.
So I went and I asked one day I went and asked one of the ladies, like, yo, like how much like y'all paid him? And I'm like, oh, this is how much I paid him? I bet we'll do it for like $50 less. Like, what's up? You know what I mean? So we pulled up one time and gave us a chance, and we rocked it. We killed it, and like the adults was loving us and shit. So we started in a like adult crowd. Like we was doing like adult African parties and shit like that. That was like our first paid events. We used to do like we used to DJ like like backyard basement parties like on our neighborhood, but those were like free. Like that was how we kind of owned our craft. Yeah. But then like actual paid gigs was like we started getting like patronized by like our community, our like Nigerian community, and they was like letting us DJ for them, and like we pretty much cut the other DJs out.
That's
You
what's
feel
up.
me? And then like it was lit from there, and then like from there we realized, yo, we just made this much bread and we just bought this equipment, so it just kind of inspired us to keep going. And then I just fell in love with DJing from there. Like I loved the idea of like, you know, making my shit and like, you know, playing it for people, and also the idea of like remixing other people's stuff and like putting my own twist and spinning it into my own way. So yeah, it's cool, man.
That's what's up. One of my favorite memes actually is am I getting paid to DJ or am I getting paid to DJ or am I DJing to pay? Whoa, I'm saying the OD wrong.
Yeah.
Am I paying to DJ or DJing to get paid? You get it?
Yeah.
Okay, boom. I said that OD wrong.
Explain to me. I don't really.
So basically, you do a gig and then you buy more equipment for your next gig.
Yeah.
So it's basically like, you know, like, all right, so boom, I did this gig without headphones. Now next gig, I'll use the bread from this gig to buy more headphones.
Yeah.
Then next gig, I bought some speakers. Now I got stands, and you know, like you take the gig bread and you keep expanding yourself.
Yeah.
And you see, like, the meme is like joking at it because, you know, like, damn, when do I get paid?
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Is once you like get established, it probably took me like, I want to say 6 or 7 months of gigs before I was like, okay, I don't need to buy anything else. I think
I got what I need. Yeah.
Yeah, I could take this bread now. Like I could like sit with this. I could like put this in the bank or something. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah. Nah, I feel that.
I used to get paid. I used to ask people to pay me in advance so that I could buy something to use for that gig that they just paid me for. Word to everything. Word to everything.
And they would be with it?
Yep. It's like I'm supporting their event basically. Like, yeah.
Okay.
Word.
What motivated you to want to become a producer first? What was like, what itched you to want to be like, hey, this is what I want to do? Cause right now, it's what's itching me.
Well, you know, I grew up around a lot of music. So like, you know, my father would always play a bunch of old records from like the 60s, 70s, like just records. So I would always listen to it. I'm like, yo, like I always love music. So, you know, I remember the MP3 days, like when, you know what I'm saying, we used to LimeWire, FrostWire. Yeah, so I just
all the viruses.
Yeah, word. So I was just always listening to music, and then like over time I was just like, yo, like I like this beat, but I could have done this a little better. Like I will always like I started critiquing it. Like kind of like, yo, like I could have done this a little better. I could have done this different. And then from there, I started trying to remake stuff that I already heard and stuff like that. And that's when like I fell in love with it. You know, just being curious. Like I wanted to know how it was done, and I explored it. You know, and what really did it for me, honestly, was because I would say when I was in high school, I wasn't really as passionate about it until I went to college. You know what I'm saying? I went to college, and then like I met like a few other guys who produced, and then like I kind of started like a club, a music production club there. It didn't last long, but I started it. It was like
something. Yeah,
you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Because I went to like a pretty, I'd say like a pretty dull school. Like,
where you go?
I went to RIT. It's a technology school, engineering school.
Institute.
No, Rochester Institute.
Rochester Institute.
Yeah, so I was way upstate. Yeah,
all
so
the way out there.
it was a different vibe for me. Different vibe for me. So yeah, I was actually inspired by I met a guy. His name is Garrett. And he You know what I'm saying? He inspired more of like, you know, he was another guy who I met that made beats. I was like, oh shit, like okay, somebody else does this and I know him. So like, and his passion for it was similar to mine. So I kind of started working with him. I mean, we built the club together, and then we kind of built a collective of other like musical interests, other music people in the campus, and started teaching them production, and then like it just grew my interest in it. The club later on like didn't really last long, but when I graduated, like I just said, yo, I started my own company, started really pushing it and trying to really, you know, make it with it. Yeah, but I really felt like this is my thing, like nothing else. You feel me?
So who are your favorite producers? I would say in the industry. My
favorite producers of all time, you already know Kanye. You know what I'm saying? Kanye inspired me, point blank, period. Like over everything. Like his sample game is crazy,
ridiculous.
And then after Kanye, I say Just Blaze. You know what I'm saying? And then like those are the old heads that inspired me. And Pharrell. Pharrell inspired me because I like how he uses his beats to kind of tell a story of his personality. Like you can hear Pharrell songs, and if you picture Pharrell, you see like, you know what I'm saying, it matches.
You know it's him.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I think that's dope. Like I think it's very it's that, and that's my appreciation for music, because you can literally tell a story behind without words. Like you're telling a story with a beat, like with a feeling, and somebody could hear your beat and feel whatever you felt when you made that beat. You know what I'm saying, without even hearing anything from you. You know what I'm saying. So I felt like these producers did that for me, and of course in New School, like I fuck with Metro. I really fuck with what he's doing, and how he brands himself, how he puts himself, like he's like pretty much, he made himself the like trap producer. I don't know if this era, I don't know if this year, but maybe like I'd say
previous
like
years.
A couple years he was running things. You know what I'm saying, especially when he's running around with like Future more, and you know, doing that. He did the tape with Drake and Future, like that really put him on the map. So like those producers inspire me. But
got you. And with that one, we gonna get into our first music break. Stay tuned for more of the pregame show.
Let's get it.
Pull up on you. Where? Who house? I don't even know you like that.
Now wait. Who told you I don't need no fancy things? Boy, I need furs and rings. Boy, I need dates, not links. I ain't about to teach you how to treat me. No. How to treat me, no. So don't be hitting my phone 3 in the morning talking about let's link up. What you ain't got no Monday. Set up something for me to do besides smoke and fuck. No, I don't wanna meet your bros. I ain't one of these hoes. Just make some plans for me, 'cause I'm worth more. Yeah, I deserve more. No, I ain't fucking with no Applebee's. Like, what about them shopping sprees? You gotta call me baby. Look, I don't mean to drive you crazy, but you knew I was high maintenance when you met me. I mean, you met me with my own cash and my own fee. I mean, you cute, but cute, just ain't enough for you. Messing with me, boy, just come correct, no. Who told you I don't need no fancy things? Boy, I need furs and rings. Boy, I need dates, not links. I ain't about to teach you how to treat me. No. How to treat me, no. Okay. I ain't about to be nobody's pen pal, like you about to what you doing me to death. You got way too much time on your hands, like I'm just trying to understand. Are you only interesting on the gram? Don't wanna FaceTime no more. Not wasting my time no more on you. So let me know what the vibe is.
You got money, so let me see some. If it ain't Louis, it ain't gon' be none. We don't do that. Mr. Thought that counts as boys. I want you, but you gon' have to figure this out, 'cause I ain't average. I mean, I'm used to a certain status. Like, let me know if you can't manage. I mean, your number's not saved anyway.
Who told you I don't need no fancy things? Boy, I need furs and rings. Boy, I need dates, not links. I ain't about to teach you how to treat me. No. How to treat me, no.
Yo, that girl over there.
I don't know, honey. What's her name?
Oh, that's Scott Banks.
Oh yeah, that's Scott
K-Dub.
Cause of the jail, she was just getting too real. Free all my cause of the jail, she was just getting too real. It wasn't part of the deal. I don't think they know how they felt for real. Yeah. I feel like going and doing a job for real. So free all my cause of the jail. Free all my brothers, no they don't deserve it. I was messed up, yeah, you know I was hurt. Now I gotta get it, you know that's for certain. And I'm going in, I guess that's why they nervous. I was up in the hood, so that's why I always got a crooked smile. Free my guys, gotta make sure they good.
Got a nice little thing on her. Yeah, I like her, but I ain't putting a ring on her. She want me to put that pain on her. The way she looking, I'm about to just make it rain on her. She say she from the tropic islands, and I just make her hot from smiling. She start stripping in the car, I'm like, stop, you Allen. She want me to beat it up, I'm trying to stop the violence, but fuck it. Tonight I'm catching felonies. I'ma put her in the tombstone and put her in the pedigree. Knock it out with my specialty, then I'ma pin her ass down. We gon' have to call a referee. Girl, your body sweet like pinata. I don't kiss and tell, so I won't say nada. If you want more, then we'll link manana. But I'ma treat your body like a pinata. And you know I got a sweet tooth, so whatever you in right now, girl, I'ma eat through. The material is see-through, and she be having flashbacks. She like it's every time I see you, right? Baby girl, me too. I know how you feeling, and you feeling me too. And I like your energy, boo. She asked my favorite candy, well, it's finna be you. Move your body like a snake, man. We could dance all night, baby girl, just tryna have a good time. Move your body like a snake, man. We romance at the end of the night. For now, let's have a good wine. Girl, your body sweet like pinata. I don't kiss and tell, so I won't say nada. If you want more, then we'll link manana. But I'ma treat your body like a pinata.
Oh my God. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Baby girl, what's up? Let me know, is you rolling or what? On the real, girl, you holding us up. Your girl's rolling with us. You need some Henny, cause you sober as fuck. She grabbed my hand, got me holding her butt. She say she like my style, my my flow. Like how I smell my clothes. Half the party, yo girls, my bros. I'm saying just let me know if you with it and you ready, cause I am.
Yeah.
Yo, what's good? What's good?
Come on, ladies.
Welcome back. You are here at the pregame show. We had the producers table today.
Yeah.
Yo, so first and foremost, we got our boy DJ Absolute is in the building. Chief Chef Biggs is in the building. BX Productions, Zophia's in the building. Your boy Karma, I'm here. Yo, we got the producers in the fucking building. Woo! E Major just came off. He here in the building. I don't even know how to do this. Capella Grey.
Hello.
Right.
Capella Grey.
Hello.
The biggest ego on
Yes,
social
sir.
media.
Rod the producer.
Baby. Shitting me.
Rod.
He be chilling.
How's it going?
He's
It's going
on his
great,
Kanye,
man.
Kanye waves. You can't tell me nothing.
Facts.
Nathan.
Heavy Hitters is in the building, boy.
What's happening, man?
Special shout out to our boy Chris Rivers in the back over there.
Briss.
Y'all just always want to fuck up the English language.
We have
But
to.
yo, what's good? Y'all, how y'all doing, man? Welcome
Good,
to the
feel
pregame
good.
show.
Thank
Yo,
you
man,
for
thank you
having
for having. Come on, God.
me. I'm sorry, my brother. Go ahead, do your thing.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
This is my brother right here.
We already
This
know.
is really my brother. We good.
So we already having fights up here.
Don't look this way. Don't look this way.
I need clarification and bodyguard. I mean, we got a bodyguard right there. How you doing, brother?
No, sir. That's the Rose Boy. Come on now. That's the biggest vibe.
Big vibes and protection, right?
No, sir. Big vibes and hits.
Oh, okay.
Come on now. Come on. Y'all played his record earlier, I heard.
Oh, see, we all.
Come on now. Come on now. Riverside is the please.
Oh yeah, I like him. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Heavy hitters.
Here we go.
What's happening, yo? Talk to me. How y'all been, man? How's your weekend been?
Man, just wrapped up Chris Rivers' project, so my weekend is really great. That shit was fun. We had fun. It was a lot of studio slaving, so I'm back being free again, working on a lot of other shit now. So what's up with you? How was your weekend, dog?
Shit, I'm being a father, working.
Don't sound so excited.
I mean, man, listen.
You sound
it's
ecstatic.
the same shit every day. It's beautiful once you're there, but once you got to tell people about it, it's like, nah.
I feel you.
I've been doing what I've been doing, so other people could do what they do.
I'm dead. He's stupid.
Hey, man. Thank you, Lord.
Feel me?
So, Capella, man, how's it going? You
look
got the
like you
Allepac.
wanna
Yeah,
be
facts.
Nah, not
Looking
even.
down.
First and
shit.
foremost, tell me
Down.
about
I
the
feel
gear.
The what?
The gear. Allepac Records. This is just everywhere.
Oh, that was crazy. But yeah, listen. So all right,
He's like,
yeah,
speak
so-
English.
You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, right now we working on Rain's project. I say that it's coming soon. Yeah, hello. But yeah, so that's what we working on right now. We working on the Rose Boys project, Branford's project. We got a lot of big vibes coming to you.
Okay.
Shit.
Hello.
Tell us more about your Rain project.
Facts. Tell us about.
Cause you speak
the
on
girl
that
group
like
Wonder.
Yeah, so Rain, the girls group coming out, the super group coming out of Allepac Records. Basically, with their project, we are trying to bring back a certain vibe to music. We don't want to recreate any sound of the past, but we want to give you the same vibe that you get when you listen to 90s music, 90s R&B music. We want to give you that vibe back. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We want to give you that feel of instrumentation. We want to bring back harmonies, making the norm again. We just want to bring back that certain vibe. So that's what we're doing right now with Rain's project. I feel like New York kind of needed this project. If New York R&B, if you try and look for who the top of R&B, if I'm saying New York was always at the forefront. When you thought of Mary J. Blige to the Faith Evans to the all the way to the Shanti, we were always at the forefront of R&B, and right now we not. So Rain is about to put that whole shit right back on the map. Facts. Period. Shit, I mean.
Yo, I've known you for years. Like, it's not even cocky anymore. Like, it's just persona,
him, dog.
bro. Like,
he's not. Yeah.
At first, you would think like, it's like, yo, there's something wrong with this man, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's really full of himself.
Mm-hmm.
But then after, like, I've been in the studio with you, so I've seen what I've like. At the end of the day, it was
the
what
man
the
just
fuck
believes
kind of,
in himself.
It's not even that. It's just no. Literally, I've sat in the room
man
with the
believes in himself and his work, in everything he puts in.
That's a fact.
I feel like the problem with a lot of people is they wait until other people tell them that they're dope to start feeling like they are dope themselves. So I feel like with me, you don't have to think I'm fire. Facts. You feel what I'm saying? If what I'm making in the studio is fire to me, that's it. That's it. You feel what I'm saying? After that, I feel like if I give my true self, if I make the music genuine, then people are gonna. This is a camera?
Yeah. All right, baby. You're live with the pregame.
I'm sorry about that. But I feel like once you put yourself in it and you make the music as genuine as possible, then people are gonna receive it the right way. So I feel like you gotta you feel what I'm saying? You have to believe in yourself first, and that's it. To be honest.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've been getting the vibes since he got on a microphone. It came off less cocky to me and more like swaggy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's part of his aura, his character. And as soon as he got behind the microphone, oh yeah, switched it on. So I feel it. I could definitely feel you. Put me on to a little bit of your creative style. Where would you say that you get your influences from as far as your producing goes?
So I kind of got the cheat code because I started in church.
Okay.
And in church, number one, you have to be really good with just improv, thinking on the fly. You have to be good with picking up certain harmonies or just not going to sound right. You have to be able to listen out for making sure the bass don't clash with the organ, which don't clash with
I'm sorry. Which instrument you started on in church?
Organ.
Organ, copy.
Word. Okay. So, yeah. So, and
so you literally got the cheat codes.
Hello.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like an MD and stuff like that. You have to be able to just understand everybody's instrument to make sure that it sounds right. So I got influences obviously from that. Influences from like jazz, like real old jazz music. Like when I'm producing, sometimes I might go into like just like a week straight of listening to just old music, whether it's I'm sorry, I'm vandalizing this thing right here. But yeah, I try to get inspired by cultures outside of just hip hop. I feel like you have to like listen to other music in order to be able to produce the right way. You can't just listen to what's on the radio or just what's regular, even just regular underground.
Then you end up sounding like everybody else.
That's period.
Word.
You feel what I'm saying? So
word.
And that's.
Being that you said you want to bring the R&B sound back, how did you feel when you heard Jacquees say that he's the king of R&B right now?
Shit.
So all right, it's weird though. It's weird because there's two sides of that. Because
boy, look up. Stop looking down. Stop playing with that thing.
I'm not really. Listen, I'm not good at interview. All right, listen, we gonna fix this.
I'm gonna bring
the vibe. All right, I got you right now.
I need Truman back.
I got you.
Come on.
I got you. I'm sorry. So all right, boom. Here we go. Oh man. So yeah. So all right. Basically, there's two sides of the whole Jacquees thing, right? So half of me is saying I'd applaud his confidence. You feel what I'm saying? Especially, you gotta understand, for real. It's like this, right?
You're incredible,
if you feel like you're nice at what you do, right? It's like, okay, boom, perfect example. Let's say when there's a singer in the room, right? If you're dumb nice as a singer, man, fuck this shit. If you're dumb nice as a singer, right, and somebody else is in the room and they do a fire run or a fire riff or they do some fire shit with the singing, you're gonna say, yeah, you gonna hype them up like, yeah, okay, what was that? Hold on. Well, the non-singers in the room that can't sing at all, they're going to be like, all right, okay.
See how the personality came out?
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like, oh, this is fire. I like this. Okay, yes. But yeah, so it's like, usually when you're good at what you do, you're not really fazed by somebody else feeling like they're good at what they do. You kind of almost applaud that confidence. You feel what I'm saying? You don't get intimidated by it. You don't feel like, all right, why you feel like you're the best though? You that ass like we all trying to do the same thing. No, hell no. You want to applaud that type of shit. Yeah. But on the other side though, as a lover of R&B, you claim that you're the king of R&B. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You have to have something at least to back it up, either a classic record or
a record,
a hit.
I can't say
not
too
a sample.
Much. I can't. I can't really say too much negative. I don't even want to say too much negative. But I just feel like you just have to come with more before you start making claims. But I do hope though that he does do enough that he is able to live up to what he's putting out, talking about he's a king of R&B. So I actually just hope that he does end up doing what he needs to do to be able to be a contender for even that title.
Okay.
Shit. You know what I'm saying?
And that was Capella.
Blasphemy. That's just blasphemy.
What?
Him saying he's the king of R&B. If you
Why you feel that way?
Come on, dog. Why do I feel like that?
Yeah.
Why do you feel like that?
I feel like that's why do you feel like that?
I mean, my ears don't lie. That's why I don't feel like that. But I mean, I applaud the confidence, like he said. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I applaud the confidence, but we can't just because a nigga's confident. It's like, oh yeah, he's
making
doing
bold,
something.
outrageous claims.
Yeah, I'm saying it's just people are getting too crazy with that now. Everybody's playing both spectrums, and everybody's you just don't have nothing to stand on for real. So you portraying false confidence and all this bullshit that's going on. I'm sorry. We're talking about Jacquees being the king of R&B. Come on.
Yes. So we're gonna take it back to the producer talk, right? So me, I'm a DJ, right? I never got to dabble in the producing, none of that. But let me not say I never dabbled. I dabbled. I ain't that good at it, or I ain't spent enough time to get good at it. So you mentioned earlier marathon studio session this week, trying to wrap up a project. Tell me about one of the more difficult parts of being in the studio longer than the average session trying to wrap something up. And this is for the uninformed listener, so you can't get too detailed.
I mean, it's cool. I mean, at this point, it's second nature. I've been doing it for so long. So I don't really realize what time it is until the product is done. Then you look outside.
Days.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh shit, it's Tuesday. You started on Friday. But I guess in the beginning it was a little, it's strenuous because you want to get to the end product and you're looking at the clock. It's like 3 o'clock. You're like, all right, I'm going to get home at 5, and then it's 5, and then you're tired more. I mean, it gets crazy, but now it's second nature. I just,
got you.
It don't even, we in there for months at a time. If we had to, dog, it don't.
Fact.
Yeah.
So what are you guys' pet peeves about artists that'll come in and you guys are working with an artist, or what are your biggest pet peeves?
You got this one. You want to go first?
Pet peeves with working with artists.
I feel like you got a lot of those.
I know you got them. I know you got this one.
I feel like it's not enough.
You're not trying to offend nobody.
Yeah, word. I'm really,
come on, Babella.
I feel like
come on, Babella.
I feel like there's not enough. I don't like when artists come to hold on. I don't like when I feel like I don't like when artists come to the studio and don't have a certain level of confidence in themselves. Like, all right, if you're a singer, I feel like you have to kind of work on that, like outside the studio before you come into the studio. I shouldn't have to teach you how to sing in the studio. I don't want to
be somebody vocal coach.
To a certain extent, I just don't like when people don't come into the studio prepared, like to really work. Like they don't have the mindset like that, just hungry mindset to work. I don't know. It's a little weird. I don't want to offend too much people. I don't want to get too crazy right now. But yeah, go ahead. What are your pet peeves? I don't want to get too. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
Nah, it ain't. Right, that's one of them. But my biggest thing is when people come to the studio just to play around and waste time. That's just my whole thing. I'll be a vocal coach. I'll be whatever I gotta be to get the product fired. I really don't care about that. The music's that important. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't just work with anybody. That's the thing, too. So most of the people I'm working with, they're serious about what's going on. But when the playing around sometimes, or you come in and you're expecting a product, but you want to get in the booth 5 minutes before an expected mix, we're not playing that. Nah.
It's real shit.
That's my biggest. Yeah.
That sound like it's as, real as it gets.
It's no games. No
facts,
games
like
here.
no funny shit. Like for you guys, well, I don't know about you, but you as a songwriter, singer, so not a lot of times, but when I was in the studio with you, I got to witness you actually creating a song and going through it with the girl and just producing the whole thing right there and then. And I don't know how long it took. I had to leave. I was falling asleep. I ran out of shit. So like you can't stay in the studio with no stimulants. I'm just gonna say that right now. If you ain't got no stimulants, if you're a sober junkie, that's cool on you, but I can't do it. If I'm in the studio, I have to have something. But being there with you, it was like a different experience because I've never seen anybody create the music in front of the person, give them the melody in front of the person, and really just drag them through the whole concept of the song. So how do you manage that by day and, just with the regular artists that come to you regularly?
That was a lot. All right.
Because you just create shit like right there and then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Most of the music, cause all right, it's like stuff like when I'm writing a song, I don't really write it down. I don't want to, cause I might write something at home and it might not come out the same way in the booth. So sometimes all the time when I'm with the artist, I like to kind of create with them, like on the spot. I might go in and create a little babble track or something like that. I don't know if
Babble
you guys
track
know about
king,
whatever. But I might just create a babble track and go in the studio just to figure out the melody, man. Come out and write to the melody either with the artist, or I might lay down the whole track and then have the. It really depends on the process. It really varies, to be honest. It depends on the artist. It depends on how I feel at the time.
Explain a babble track to these lesser people.
I mean, you play the beat, and once you just go in the booth and you just kind of just sort out melodies. Just kind of as you go, you kind of just sort out the melodies. You kind of just whatever's on your head. You
R. Kelly shit.
Let's not.
No.
But
you do it like when it comes to creating music and the way the way I've seen you do it when you go on live and all of that, like it does bring a similarity. That's why I tagged you, and I remember I tagged you in a video where he was just literally having a conversation, talking about he was on the phone with some bitch, and it reminded me of what you were able to do.
Right.
You're able to just talk, but it comes out as a song.
Right. I feel like that's kind of how people should write, more how they talk, because there was a period where people were saying that R&B was dead, and I feel like it wasn't really dead. It was just getting really, really corny at a point because people were saying things in songs that they would never really say in real life. Like I always use that same example, like the "You had my heart and you had it from the start" line. You would never actually say that to a girl.
Someone, yeah.
I would never type to a girl, "You make my heart go patter patter." So why would I actually put that in a song? You feel what I'm saying? So it's just, I feel like you should write something that you would actually say, like how you actually talk, how you actually go with things. You feel what I'm saying? That's what will make it onto people's photo captions and all that other shit like that. Anyway,
Fags.
So, where
you guys?
Who would you guys say is running the production game right now? Who would you say is somebody every time they drop something, banger, banger? Every time they produce a track, banger, banger, banger.
Damn, is it that bad?
Themselves. Literally.
To be honest.
Yeah.
Basically. Immediate silence.
Do you guys look up to any
about to be on the type of
producers?
time like, yo, I don't pay attention to nobody else for real.
It's different.
No, I know that he's like just on his own boat. I know
feel
that.
like I just feel like a lot of the music that's being put out, I don't like music that sounds like it didn't take too long to make. Because there are obviously gonna be certain records that's supposed to sound like spur of the moment records. Not every record is supposed to be some in depth with all the strings and all that. But I hate listening to music that sounds like it took 5 minutes to make, from production to recording to everything. So it's like, and I feel like it's a lot of that's out right now. So I'm just not really just too impressed with a lot of the producers that are out right now. And it's weird because it's not just because he's here, but to be honest, I haven't heard a miss from Rod the producer yet. That's as a fan, as a big, because I've known him for just forever now. But a lot of people don't know that he actually kind of, because I feel like he won't say it, and he probably won't say it. He definitely not gonna say it in this interview. He kind of shaped the whole sound that's out right now, the whole trap soul sound. We're not gonna get too in depth of it, but they kind of jacked this whole vibe. But anyway, that whole basically before pre-Rod the producer. Let me tell you right now, pre-Rod the producer, R&B sounded like Neighbors Know My Name, My Name, My Name. It was a whole bunch of boom, cha cha. A whole bunch of that shit, right? Until he married that married that.
There goes the battle track,
you know
guys.
So he married that sound with the
Gonna make a song right here.
with the actual R&B actually singing sound. He married that together to create that trap soul sound. And his problem was at that time, I mean, we all make mistakes. His problem was he was excited as a producer and played it for too much people that said, word, rich people that say, word, that's fire. We'll call you. Immediately call when they produce it and say, listen, I have a sound. We have to do this. Check this out. And they'll recreate the whole sound.
It was a
make
good
millions
time.
off it, real calm. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like I feel like I respect people like that. He literally changed the whole game because now the industry doesn't even sound like we're slowly getting back to that. Neighbors Know My Name ish if it has enough elements of the trap soul feel of it. So it's like I respect producers that change something. Timbaland had the whole industry doing that.
Yeah.
He had the entire industry doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? He changed something. Yeah. Puff had everybody because before Puff, everything was, you know what I'm saying, a whole bunch of yes, y'all. I told the beat y'all. Then Puff said, hold on, wait. We don't gotta yell at nobody no more. We could just hold on. Wait a minute. We could just relax. You know what I'm saying? He kind of brought that element. I like producers that are going to change something. So I respect people like Rod the producer. I respect people like the Timbalands and those type of people that change. Even people like Zaytoven to an extent because he definitely did shape a certain sound. But I feel like all these producers that have come after that, they're just imitating a sound. Like a lot of producers that I'll be in the studio with, they might produce a record and they will say some shit like, yo, this shit is fire. This shit sound like some London on the Track shit. Then it's not fire. Then how is that fire if it sounds like something that's already out? You feel what I'm saying? I respect people because like Rod, he would never say that. Being in the studio with him, he would say, yo, I just created some crazy shit. I never even heard no shit like this. I'm going to get excited now because, yeah, he's talking about his own shit. But now I want to hear, what are you talking about? I want to hear what's new. I want to hear what's fresh. Me as an entrepreneur, I want to know. I want to get my hands on it first. I want to hear it first. So that's why I get really excited with stuff like that. So to be honest, in terms of producers right now that really got it, nobody. Facts.
Nobody's stepping out the box no more like that. Everybody's trying to be everybody else. So it's different from the Just Blaze days and the Timbaland days. That's why I was like, now, I mean, the closest I could get to, like, and we just have to give him respect is Mike Will or some shit like that. Or,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if the closest time when he just had the crazy run is just like, okay, yeah, every beat was just about the same. So what? He still had a run. It was crazy. You can't deny that. That's like the last person I could even say. I mean, what's the Black Boy dude? JD, fuck something, whatever.
Oh, okay.
That nigga,
Okay.
He been having a run, but those are the niggas. They get one record, they get one hit, and they make the same beat 10 times.
Right. Right.
I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm just fucking with you. I ain't gonna. I might. I don't know. Nah, I'm fucking with you. But yeah, that's.
Nah. I really like that one. He gave us a lot to think about because that's what I was really trying to get at. Like I was poking at y'all a little bit just to see the real.
They not trying to fuck up relationships.
Yeah, nah, definitely.
They smart.
I'm trying to see where the
what you want to know about? Talk to me.
Nah. He gave it all.
Oh,
to
he gave it to you.
The direction that the creativity goes in, like, because everybody has something different that they acknowledge in creativity. And production being that it's so easy to be repetitive, so easy to, say that I'm different when you change one thing or, it's low-key difficult to be creative in a field where everybody is doing one thing.
Everybody. And another thing, I just feel like everybody is trying to chase, especially like they're trying to chase radio. So everybody's trying to make a song that would be like, oh, this would be fine for the radio. But to me,
that radio is not the.
That doesn't make
strip club.
And to me, and to be honest, if the record is fire enough, they have to play it. They have to. Do you remember the song "Loving the Crew"? Loving the Crew, on the keyboard, right? That when that song came out, that song right there was not supposed to be a club record. It was not supposed to be none. That song does not sound like nothing that was on. At all, but it was so fire. So many people fuck with it. They had to play it. Yeah. That's it. So if you create
accidental hits,
right?
And they played that shit
I
for
feel
months.
like as a radio DJ, if they're gonna hear a whole bunch of records, they're gonna say, hold on, what the hell is this? Hold on, let me spin this shit right here. As opposed to, oh, this shit sounds just like this.
Everything
that
else,
sounds right. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like, and I feel like you can't even be a certain. Not that you should be. listen, if kids watching, don't be cocky. But I feel like you can't be a certain level of.
Don't be cocky.
You just can't be a certain level of that if like your shit sounds like everybody else, because it's like
talk heavy.
You feel what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of my confidence comes from the fact that I don't sound like nobody, so I can walk into a room and say, "Yo, to be honest, you never gonna hear nothing like what I'm about to play you right now." No, let me tell you something. When I play you this group, when I play you this that I'm about to play you, I promise you, nobody that has come into this office has sounded like what I'm about to play you right now. I'm talking from the production to the writing itself to the sound of them to the top. You have never heard anything like this. But if I walk into the office and say, "Yo, no funny shit," I got some shit that sounds just like Future. No funny shit. Then I could just get Future then.
Yeah, yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I don't. Radio DJs
where's your
don't
value?
need to get, right. They don't exactly. Period. So I feel like that's kind of where a lot of that comes from.
You don't want to be compared
to nobody.
I don't know.
And with that one, y'all.
Oh, so just put the awkward silence right there.
Word. Okay then. Well, what we're gonna do is, remember earlier when he was making Babble tracks? Do you think you can make a Babble track on the spot?
Real quick, sing something.
You're killing me. Come on, I'm not.
No, I want to see this in person. I want to see this in person. Let's get it.
That's what, it's a Babble track though.
Let's get it.
This is a completely original beat. Don't got anything to worry about. Just Babble something out for you.
Talk to me.
It's different. It's interesting. All right, cool. I need like a topic though.
You need a topic? You always got a topic.
Give me a topic.
Breakups?
Ashtrays.
Ashtrays.
You can flip that.
Yeah.
1, 2, 1.
Hey. Yeah. Wait. Hey. Treat my heart like an ashtray. You always want it your way. Yeah. Treat my heart like an ashtray. Yeah. You don't respect me. Treat it like a. Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. Yeah. At the expense of my feelings. Yeah. You done. Something you done. That's all I got right now. So, I'm not the artist. So,
Babble track. That was valid
then,
fire. That was
because what would happen is after the melody is laid and after it's just a whole bunch of then we will get into the studio and that's when we would actually do. That's when we would put the lyrics to it and just structure it more so that it sounds right. We might put some harmonies behind it. And, you feel what I'm saying? It might vary like that.
That's how you keep the feel.
Period.
You know what I'm saying?
Very.
That almost sounded like a whole song just now.
Right.
Honestly.
Like I want to.
I don't think it needs any words.
I kind of want to see where it goes.
Just need some.
Develop it a little more. Okay, so now we're gonna take it into a commercial break. Thank you for that Babble track.
Come on now.
You are live with the pregame show. We gonna be right back. Check out
we'll
this
be
rain.
right back.
Allepac Records. You tell your guys I'm cute and that you wanna talk to me, but you got your pride up in the middle. Like why not just say hi? You would kill it. Cause I really wanna get to know you and I know you wanna get to know me too. So stop wasting my time, cause I really wanna be with you. He's playing hard to get and he won't admit that he likes me, that he likes me. I'm like, don't you try to fight it. Why you still denying, knowing that he likes me? See you looking, I see you lurking on my page, but you're the reason that you're not even my baby. You liking shit but never in my DM. Be the type to say nothing when I see him. Stop wasting time, like is you gonna be mine? Like now you're starting to get me tight. So stop wasting my time.
'cause I really wanna be with you. He's playing hard to get, and he won't admit that he likes me.
Catch these vibes. Woo!
I'm like, don't you try to fight it. Why you still denying, knowing that he likes me?
Wait. I said, wait. Support reach. I always knew that one day I'ma have that rollie on me. I'ma hustle hard and I hustle hard so the police on me. The type of life that I live every day a different story. Grinding since a youngin', so I deserve all a different jury. I told my mama I got her, I promise that I got her. I'ma have her all on designer and eating Benny Hanna. Remember niggas was eating in front of me, you coward. If you out here chewing on salmon, then while my stomach growling. I started thinking I'm brainstorming, the rain pouring. I'ma get some shit with my name on it, my chain boring. Pulling cards if you fuck with me while you moving funny. Help me get this check, show me step to step how to get this money. That's what I thought, little nigga, you never F with me. Don't check for me and try to get next to me when the best of me. I ain't never complained when you niggas was ahead of me. I see the jealousy when I'm taking shots of that Hennessy. Keep that energy like a friend.
I see you, bro.
Don't let them in, all I love wasn't genuine. Never in the settling, had to rumble with elephants. Stressing, drinking that medicine, forced to move like a veteran. Now I'm living better, I got my foot in Margiela. I take a trip with the fellas when I ain't feeling the weather. She ain't about the cheddar, I promise you I'm a deader. Pay 25 for the sweater and 28 for the leather. I'ma do whatever, I'm chasing bands like a Mella. I'm fucking around with the teller, ain't nothing I gotta tell her. First I got the setup, I'm cooking up in the set kitchen. And I fuck around with the laptop like a technician. He don't know what he claiming, that nigga set different. Casanova said it the best cause you niggas set tripping. I say the truth and I say the news so he step different. I believe in God, I with Louis Vuitton so I step Christian. Death wishing my youngin', he on the death mission. Boy you better listen before he make you the definition. I miss my youngin', he do a drill and he getting missing. If your neck glisten, I promise to get your neck twisted. Wait, I said if your neck glisten, I promise to get your neck twisted.
Yeah. Fuck's crackin' niggas. Look, cause the flows ain't cook up. Raw uncut, this the wordplay push up. Just what you need, niggas, I got the hook up. Deaf to a snitch, nigga, shut the fuck up. Yeah, and I ain't looking for the conflict. Just the money, so I make yourself a target. I don't talk it, by the outline. Copper chalk it, black on black crime. What you want this? All up in your crib, blood on your carpet. I am walking through the valley of death, lyrical exterminator. Who wanna be next? You low insects, must die, it's a must die. Pop niggas like tags, I be dumb fly. New guy on the campus, American Pie. Gang banging low Compton and NY. Gangsta state your name and I say ox. Ghost Town representative, twin Glocks lick shots for my niggas who do the same for me. Loyalty come first and the host the least of my concern. Being broke's the reason I must earn. Tell the devil I need the pie. ASAP, strapped, I'm intact. Who the next bitch nigga tryna get kidnapped? Flow retarded, senses with the wordplay. Check I kick it, OX the sensei. Fuck what the rest say. Come on your best day.
Job turkeys, Uncle Charlie. You gotta take these niggas by the ear and tell them who is boss. Like straightening out a dog.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are not about to witness.
We wanna get into
the funky expression.
We can take this outside.
Niggas ain't
Your
fucking with me.
bitch chose me.
Yeah, Black Star, no band to get the disco. Ballin' DOP to St. Jim Jones. Propane tank used to be a stick stove. What you know about that being dispo? By 6 motherfuckers on the bed, yo. Old kick shot looking like a spit blow. I ain't had shit done, but the rich folks ain't had shit on me. I had rich goals. Mother gave me birth, mother of the earth. Had a heart so big, money couldn't put it worth. Lady gave me a name, nigga was a jerk. If the good die young, why you put him in the dirt? Refer to the word as a her in the skirt. Everybody in the ain't nothing to defer. Her from the mother girls at the bottom of your curve. Came as a blur as to who I should've served.
Somebody said that brother that hoe so ugly, she can scare a pit bull off the back of a meat truck.
Now don't this make you just wanna take your black ass to church, fill it deep in your stomach. That's that soul music, baby. Mix with that 80s crack flow, the heroin detoxification. You withdraw from what ain't real. Dreams torn apart, but you at the bottom still. You wanna give up, but you ain't a quitter. Drift away with me, my nigga, I'm the deliverer. Try playing a role in this lyrical cinema. Got a story to tell. I was living in hell. Was a hope, was a luck. I was afraid of my smell. Maybe I just erupt because they expect me to fail. Reconstructed my style, killing them slow. You know you love it. Fuck is he on? Fly high in the dubbers. I ain't where I belong. Brush your shoulders business with the devil. Try to bring me down to ground level. Sit above free, yeah. Somebody sit above free, yeah. Sit above free, yeah. Fully developed. These niggas ain't fucking with me, man. Yeah, I listen to my heart when the track talk. So the flow roots deep like Black Dog. Conscious nigga, couple of things I clap for. Look, I have you looking in that Mac if you back talk. So cool, reconstruct like Pro Tools. In the cup with the O2. Couple bodies on the butter bang too smooth. Not know who, so the verse. It's like what you do the worst. I'm still in the dirt, dig me up in that blur. Get vision up like the yellow eye over the earth. When I evaporate, here's how I reoccur. In the form of the innocent from the semen in her. Cause I am an element of a higher power. That's why I can devour any petty perspective I can put up in front of. I'm the king of these dogs.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now you tryna tell me lies all in my head. Said you wouldn't do me dirty, but you really did. Thought that I would stick around for your little game. How you do me like that? I'm about to explode. I'm about to explode. How you do me like that? Why you do me like that? First things first, you the one to blame. Tryna come around me with them silly games. Yeah, I came up as a youngin' and I made a name. I done been with different girls and it's all the same, all the same. Damn baby, what a shame. I don't think you ever really gonna change. You was tryna come up on a piece of change. Damn, I should've listened to my fucking game. Look at what you did to me. I played a fool, oh silly me. Now you got me drowning in some Hennessy. Can't believe you turned into the enemy, oh. Now you tryna tell me lies all in my head. Said you wouldn't do me dirty, but you really did. Thought that I would stick around in your little game. How you do me like that? I'm about to explode. I'm about to explode. How you do me like that? Why you do me like that? You ain't gotta tell me, you already know. You was messing with some niggas on the low. Put me on the gram, that was for the show. Had to move fast, you thought I was slow, I was slow. This is for the better though. Could've been better, I would never know. Play my cards right, I was clever though. Had to move up, had to let it go, yeah. I played the fool up, silly me. Now you got me drowning in some Hennessy. Can't believe you turned into the enemy, yeah. Now you tryna tell me.
My bro asked me, how do I write this shit? I said you better off asking why does life exist? Or why did Christ get whipped? Better yet, do yourself a favor. Ask, yo, did Christ exist? Your girl get flustered when I touch her. Butterflies in her stomach make her hover. And if we have a baby, the cocoon will grow into a butterfly. And I love her. I can't wait to look at my baby mother's eyes. She gon' be my wife, I'm nothing like these other guys. All the BS get pushed to the side in order to survive. And 2 parents are the best supplies I'm trying to build. Raise that little girl a guy. It'll bring me so much joy just to see him rise. I mean, I don't believe in the afterlife. I went to church and the priest gave me bad advice. Not the best chef, but I mastered rice. Frigo! Yeah. Frigo! Look, I don't need the hype. Give me the source or 5 mics. My mind's like a bomb before it detonate. Man, if you think you better go ahead, set the date. You get exposed quicker than people getting rich trying to sell us faith. I got some top-notch rhymes that I'm yet to waste. Got some top-shelf weed that I'm yet to taste. Looking a lot of records that I'm set to break. The game is out of line, I set them straight. I'm putting things in place. I gotta orchestrate them more than great. You playing Fortnite while me and girls fornicate. It's only right. Strength like All Might. One problem is on sight. Message sent, you not the type. You good around computers, I'm good around shooters. Frigo, good with the movers. You niggas ballin' out when we hoopers, yeah. You gonna love me. You gonna. And you gonna love me. You gonna. You gonna love me. Yeah. You gonna wanna love me. I just smoke for that. Love, yeah. I mean, it is what it was. Wow, yo, I hate this. Look, look, To be considered the GOAT is the goal still. I'm like this kid picking his nose. What you mean? I'm digging for gold. Don't matter if we know you or we close. I bought through soul, so don't bail out. Harlem born, Harlem raised, Harlem where I stay. They say I could use a new location. I'm like the guy who created the number after one. I'm too creative.
Shout out to Chief Chef Big.
Jesus Christ, no relation. My life brought some frustration. For years, I was blinded by fear, cause I knew my lifespan wouldn't pass 100 odd years. Yeah, that's why I'm here, to bring wax to your ear. In a toxic world, I'm a breath of fresh air. I'm like a gas mask and a biohazard. A new book after the final chapter. Yeah, the rebirth of a new world after the rapture. On the move and I never been captured. We all going ghost, but I'm Danny Phantom and you Casper, me real rapper. Look, man, it is what it was, just because what they love, gold, oil, and drugs. Man, it is what it was, what they love, gold, oil, and drugs. Gold, oil, and drugs. Gold, oil, and drugs. What they love, gold, oil, and drugs. What they love, gold, oil, and drugs. Gold, oil, and drugs. What they love, gold, oil, and drugs. What they love, gold, oil, and drugs. What they love, gold, oil, and drugs. So many pictures painted. Haters ask me why I'm not famous. Asshole, don't be anal cause you ain't us. Taking shots at me, get your aim up. You're trying to shoot for the stars. We boxing with guards cause they ain't tough. We stand out cause all y'all do the same stuff. Everybody a brother, you a sucker, I demand trust. Y'all brainless, the stainless was dirty. Hit it through the jaw clean. Go ahead, try to play us, that'll be the end of my dreams. Reality's a bitch that you gotta stick with, but she's hard to live with. I need a big spliff, take a big hit, back in my business. Wow, I get back to my business, yeah. Me and success go together, it's physics. Look me eye to eye and then start to listen. Amen. Man, it is what it was, just because what they love, gold, oil, and drugs. Man, it is what it was, what they love, gold, oil, and drugs. Praise God.
It's good food, good vibes, and love here on the pregame. Chief Chef Biggs done set us up with some eats. And here I am setting us up with some heat. We got the producer's corner coming. Gonna set us up with the deets. I don't know, I ain't a rapper, y'all. I tell y'all this all the time.
She know nothing about me basic, it ain't basic. We ain't talking about replacements, there's no replacements. She with me so she upgraded, she upgraded. Bitches tell me I'm their favorite, that's everyday shit. She know nothing about me basic, it ain't basic. We ain't talking about replacements, there's no replacements. She with me so she upgraded, she upgraded.
We ready, we ready?
Bitches tell me I'm their favorite, that's everyday shit, everyday shit. Look, bitches tell me everyday shit. Taking off, I just scooped the baddie in a spaceship. Turn up at the party, getting wasted. Never took a L.
Yeah. We're back. It's your boy DJ Absolute. I am joined by 3 fabulous producers, my lovely co-host Zophia. Fellas, introduce yourselves one more time.
Yo, it's DJ E Major.
Rod, the producer in the building.
It's Capella Grey.
And what we are gonna do is basically it's called a producer's corner. We are going to play some tracks for you fellas, and we're gonna have you dissect them. Give us your most raw, most grimy, most real ass critiques you could get.
I'm not the one.
You don't gotta pull any punches. We not looking for you to. And you know we hope that the artist.
We're not trying to get you in trouble.
We don't care about trouble. It's the pregame show. We are trying to better music. We are trying to. I'm a science major in college, and in science, what they do is peer review. And basically what that means is when one scientist come out with a paper, a bunch of other scientists going to look at it and be like, pick it apart. I don't think that's good. I don't think that's good. I don't think that's good. We going to call this the peer review producer corner. And all it is for the purpose of getting hip-hop and music better. Can everybody agree with that?
Big fact.
Sure.
Okay, so it's going to be the first track we're going to get into. Let's get it.
Kid Ocean.
Going through a lot over here. Yeah. I want y'all niggas to like, and y'all bitches, like feel my pain and shit, know what I mean? Take this journey with a nigga. I'm going through all this shit at once, amazing, I ain't crying months. This young chick wanna try her luck, but bitches I be tired of emotion. emotionless, my heart is numb. I watch my friends all find the one. Be waiting for my time to come, but maybe I'm the problem. So much love to share, but learn these bitches ain't about shit. Hold this shit inside, it's been a while, I let this out since my heart is plugged, so it's shocking, I don't got an outlet. Freshest clothes on, but happiness don't got an outfit. Used to being used, lied on and accused, / abused. Imagine being me and walking in these shoes, New Jordan 2. Live with my heart torn in two, scorned from all they corny moves. Empty, they got more to prove before I let them closer to. Open up to who and why, put myself through that for what? Lies about another nigga, crying when she acting up. Ain't no love, bitches filled with lust. Ain't a bitch I trust, scheming on me when they see the money coming, doubling up. What the fuck, this lazy shit? But maybe I like this crazy shit. Always get a crazy bitch, long run always make me sick. PTSD now detected, walk around I'm wild aggressive. Nervous with my style and effort, pretty women foul selection.
Okay, in the interest of time, we gonna cut it there. Anybody that wants to jump in first is welcome to. Zofia, you had.
I was bored. That sounds like something you get off of YouTube.
Okay.
Like the beats that you just
Uh-huh.
want to ride to on YouTube. To me.
Okay.
That's what it sounds like.
Let's not all speak at once.
All right, let's go. Kurt.
All right. So, okay, I'm sorry. So, all right, because you know me, I'm trying to cut everything short.
Disrespect.
All right, I'm gonna try to chill. So, all right, basically, I feel like, well, number one, I feel like the so the flow is fairly dated. I feel like it was very 2012 Tumblr era, like the fades and jeans jackets era. That's number one. Number two, now, if we're talking about bettering music as a whole, I'm actually very, very tired of the I had to grind to survive narrative that everybody is trying to, that everybody's just venting on every record now. So I'm kind of getting tired of that. So I'm just tired of just sad hip hop. Tired of sad hip hop. I understand real hip hop. I understand telling your story, but I feel like it is a trend now to. Struggle is trend now, and that's a little frustrating now that hip hop is that people are not aiming to have fun, and the only people that are having fun is the people that we call mumble rappers. So it's literally either I'm oppressed, I'm stressed, and the white man hates us, or it's you feel what I'm saying? There's no in between. You feel what I'm saying? So I mean, you know, maybe just if you were just you know, just zone into that and just ease up off of the my girl is a bitch and my mom only gave me cornflakes narrative. I feel like I feel like hip hop is a lot better than that. We can do more. We can do better than that.
Okay.
What's your rate? What are you rating it?
Rating it, easy 3 or 2. One of them people them.
One of them people them.
Yeah, I get that journey too. It was the lyrics were very elementary to me, real surface. I gave him a 2 because I believed him in the beginning. He sounded confident, which is always a plus. But you know that only gets you so far. The flow was mundane. The beat was repetitive. It was the mix was okay.
That was my exact thought.
Yeah, the beat was repetitive. But other than, I mean, that's the breakdown. There really wasn't much to it to break down.
Yeah, I'd give it like a 1.5 at best. And
we ain't here for nobody feelings.
Yeah, I mean, who is has the artist been on this show?
Right
Do you know the artist?
Nah, I know him personally, but he hasn't been on the show.
I apologize, bro. It's just the truth from my opinion.
Nah,
Well,
don't
not truth.
apologize,
Don't apologize.
bro.
You just gonna make him better.
How you feel? Word.
Right, you're right. Yeah. So the production, like I don't know. I don't hear the glue between his vocals and the beat. It sounds like a YouTube beat, like you said. Like it doesn't sound like he worked.
Just listening to that.
It doesn't sound like he worked with the producer. It sounds like he just ripped it off the internet and just kind of like put his voice over it. I don't connect with it. It doesn't make me, you know, when I hear music, especially new music, I want to feel like it chills. That's how fire I want to feel.
It doesn't
like.
make you believe
Yeah.
what he's saying.
So I'm not convinced. And his flow is mundane. Like he kept the same flow, and didn't really surprise me. There was no wow factor to the song.
Okay.
Right.
Well, we have the reviews. I think it is a solid 1.8 across the board. And,
Average.
We on mathematics, all right. Okay.
You know me.
Yeah. Hello.
And we gonna get into the next one.
Come on, don't do that. Don't do that. Wow, don't do that. He better air this. This is it. Please don't. Not the Pella Bob. You better relax. Come on, don't get me in this bag. Don't bring your life in this
old school track. New artist on an old school track.
You must be used to these niggas. Promise I could show you different. Come vibe with me tonight.
Come vibe with me. So come vibe with me. So come vibe with me. Got me blushing wild. We on FaceTime every night, and if we get a little serious, we could go catch a flight. Picture us on the jet, eating lobster in the sky. You looking real fly, damn baby, you caught my eye. I ain't in the cuffin', but you really got me feeling different. I've been searching for you, I feel like this what I've been missing. Damn, you got me tripping, I'm just falling for your kisses. I can't wait till I got everybody calling me your missus. If a bitch play with you, I'm a smoker like a blunt. That's my man, and I ain't sharing like a kid don't share lunch. On your body like them tats, I ain't going nowhere. Block them hoes in your DM, cause baby, I'm here. I was scared to fall in love, but now I'm facing my fears. And we gon' shine together, baby, cause this is our year. Before I go to sleep, all I think about is you. My friends wonder where I've been, I tell them I'm with you.
You must be used to these niggas. Promise I could show you different. Come vibe with me tonight.
Your face.
You got a second artist coming on the second verse.
She posting pictures on the gram, I comment like as you should. Keep her name in my bio to make sure it's understood. She a dime piece, she the one these niggas feeding for. She a special type of fabric, come from different cloth. Put that DL on inside and she scratching all on my back. Take it slow when I slide to make sure that girl relax. I'm an animal, I set it up then I attack. It's like a picture when I see it, when she post I'm gon' react. She gon' ride for a nigga, she gon' slide for a nigga. She in love, she go crazy, I'm a sign for a nigga. Do some time for a nigga, she a blind little hitter. Hold it down when times get hard, she provide for a nigga. Ooh, baby girl, where you going? I'm stuck to you like a magnet. And I ain't messing with no Instagram model cause they plastic. I see that body and that ass, I gotta have. She a nice little piece, I'm a Martin, she my Gina. That girl, she like tennis, she like Serena. I'm a beast in that pussy, I'm like King Caesar. And if I'm feeling her body, I'm going deeper.
She was fire. She was just fire.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Can you start?
You go ahead, bro.
Wait. We gonna let Zofia go
That was
first.
disrespectful to the beat in itself. It really was. The girl, babe, not for you.
Yeah.
At first, the second guy, he was on. To me, he was on the flow. I don't really care about what he's saying, but he was kind of on the flow. But then I don't know where he went. He like disappeared, went down the corner, and crashed completely. But why that beat and everything you're saying?
Okay.
I think the artists shot themselves in the foot by picking that beat.
Yeah, for sure.
Cause and that's the thing. And that's a classic. Like you don't disrespect the classic like that. If you're gonna pick a beat to like redo a song to redo, like you better come correct, or you're gonna get the harsh critic, harsh judge. I don't like no.
Yeah, bro. You don't run full court games in red bottoms. You know what I'm saying? It's just shit. It's just something
interesting.
Yo, right?
You know what I mean?
Yo,
Yeah.
I had to think about it a little before I could even react to
yeah. So my with me it's a little different though. So that beat is probably my favorite like drum loop ever, only because like that's a part of my bag playlist. It's like this playlist that I play every morning, and it kind of just the flow of those drums, it kind of just does something to me. So, and my thing is, right, I feel like I'm not angry at her verse. I'm actually really not angry. The flow obviously wasn't that great at all, but I like that she was like, I feel like there's not really a lot of music, especially not today, that's actually saying I like you. And no funny shit, I actually liking you. No G. There's not a lot of music that's saying that. A lot of music now is fuck these niggas, take his money, lick his pussy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I feel like, so I kind of like how she was just really just talking about just feeling him or whatever like that. and it's cool, and it was you know, a little modern twist on a classic. So I'm not mad at people flipping classics or whatever. And I mean, even the hook itself, I don't like that they went with the same exact
melody
of the hook. I like, because recently Rain actually did. I had Rain do the drums that were similar to that, but we switched it up. We switched up the flow on it. You feel what I'm saying? We tried to change up as much as we can to make it ours. I feel like if you're gonna remake a classic, just make it more yours.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? As opposed to sticking to what, because then you're gonna be compared to it. You feel what I'm saying?
And you can't compare.
Right, and you can't. It's Biggie and R. Kelly. I mean, you feel what I'm saying? It's just, you can't. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm not angry at it. I actually like how confident she sounded in her verse, even though she didn't have that much of a good flow. She sounded like she was in the studio doing a whole bunch of this, like on the mic, like doing all this right here. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm actually really not mad at it. The guy's verse, it was I didn't like his verse, but I'm not gonna say it's, you know, everybody likes different things.
We not here for feelings.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? I just didn't like it. But in
what
terms
you ain't
of her,
like about it?
I didn't like his flow. I didn't like his delivery. I'm not really too much of a fan of the whole rapper in the middle of a rapper's verse, them doing this little singy thing that's become a trend, especially with the new A-Boogie thing. They're trying to do that more. I really don't like it, especially if you're not like a singer, just randomly like, okay, in the middle of this verse, okay, this verse is hard, but you know what this needs? Some melody. It's not for you. You're not supposed to do it. But yeah, I'm more of a fan of her verse and what she did with it more.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? She could actually go. If she looked good, she might actually go, to be honest. With that confidence, I feel like people like me and Rock, I feel like, to be honest, we could literally
if she look
flip
good.
that whole vibe.
He made it. If she look good, she could go there.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
That's an important part of making
it. I'll say that. When it comes to the actual music side, everybody, you could be, you know what I'm saying, you could do whatever you want to do, whatever like that. But when it comes to this industry, is terribly shallow. It just is what it is. Yeah. You will be. I can't have none of my artists be turned into a meme. I'm not interested at all. You feel me? Not off of your face. You feel what I'm saying? So, and that's really it, to be honest. But
okay, ratings on the track. Not the individual artist, the track.
The track itself, yeah, I wouldn't bump it. So that's a calm. I'll give it a 4. 3.
Yeah,
4.
nah, that's
3 is 5. 3 is 4. 5.
That's a 1 for me, dog.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a 1 for me.
1 for me, dog.
Yeah.
Because it's a classic.
1 being the worst, of course.
I give it a 3.
It's a 1 because there's no 0. Okay. But yeah, I give it a calm 3. I'll give it a 3.
Oh wow,
okay.
that shocks me.
I'm hearing 3s and 1s. It's sounding like overall it's getting a 2. Okay.
Give me something good. Come on.
We're gonna hop into the last one. I'm hoping it's good, baby.
Cameraman, that was dope. He dope.
This could only go so many ways.
I see my face up on a billboard in Times Square, selling out the Garden and the Barclays in the same year. Skipping right past the freshman class and jumping right up on the cover. I'm the monster in this movie. Y'all should run and duck for cover, ducking suckers like a busted pinata. Gonna be my motto. Gotta hustle like your last day on earth with no manana. I'm a fire hazard with a straight jacket and automatics, firing from every angle. Hard to analyze my tactics, never asking for permission, just forgiveness. Learn that from 40, Mama Drizzy did it. I'm a witness, so of course I listen. I'm on a mission to lead these bitches missing in action till I'm all over Billboard and they can't get a fraction. Back then they didn't want me, now they love me now. Used to grill me, now they tryna be my homies now. Same ladies tryna be my one and only now. Used to walk on by, couldn't get a high, now they wanna ride. Swear I'm next to blow, feel it in my soul. Bomb strapped to my treasure chest, bitch I got gold. G-O-A-L nigga, I'm a sell nigga, more than hope. You should want the future to have better than you ever known. I've seen it, I dreamed it, I know that I can get it. Master P with an E-N, I know I got no limits. See me deep in that dope, call that chocolate chips. Need no man blessing records with a deathly kiss. Whoa, till I got more gramophones than I can hold, and a Swiss account to match my cell number. No, body safe, don't get too comfortable. I'm the one that you ought to know, cause the best I ever do is so bored with you bitches. They sit back, relax, and just pause on you bitches like I should go start a family or something. Whoa, ha, no, even if they kick cat, ain't no kiki. Just seen the power moves, motherfuckers can't see me. I'm on that C3, here to carry out that legacy. Just up the native tongues to the death for me, nigga. Ha, back out my way, bitch. You cannot stay, bitch. No, I don't play, bitch. This what I say, bitch. This what I say, bitch. Ha, back out my way, bitch. You cannot stay, bitch. No, I don't play, bitch. This
track Ride the World. Don't let it ride.
Gotta move like it's coming. Gotta move like it's coming. Gotta move like it's coming. Gotta move like it's coming to me right now. My way, bitch. No, I don't play. Right now, gotta move like it's coming to me right now. Right now, gotta move like it's coming to me right now. Right now, gotta move like it's coming. Move like it's coming. Gotta move like it's coming. Gotta move like it's coming. Gotta move like it's coming to me right now. My way, bitch. No, I don't play. Right now.
Perhaps you should vacate the premises. Treat it like the day before Christmas and back the fuck out my presence, bitch. Stay ahead like I'm celibate, but I celebrate. Truly one of a kind. Can't blame you niggas for prejudice and precedence. I'll be that nigga who's futuristic. Like who can reach shooters who's through the roof with statistics.
Go back to the girl.
Peruse through the public schools in the districts, dropping jewels and then just cruise to my booze. Grip for the dick, like I've been different, huh? And you just noticing now. Seeing changes, cause now I changed the game, I'm holding it down. Call me Young Gravity, my family feet planted and planting seeds. Talking about these money trees, I'm growing it now. If I'm involved in this botanical gardens, got tactical squadrons on the ready for war. My niggas had to be Spartans, ain't asked for a pardon. I'm passing, put your ass in the carton. Fuck, I look like reacting, I'm mellow, I had to be starting. I got big dreams, I'm peddling, that's REM cycles. I got 16s with sentences that indict you. Keep my shit clean, that's oxymoron. Get on, we all on, can beat you, then they join you just to get like you. Imitations is the highest form of flattery. My innovations be the highest forms of masterpiece. In my range, steady aim, holding the master's piece. Picked up the pieces and kept it pushing.
I thought it was Nas. Like when he started, I was like, wait, is this Nas? I was like, wait, nah, it's not Nas.
I'm mad you let it rock to the second verse. I was about to say I fuck with Shorty on the first verse. I knew who that is. She real. Shout out to her. I met her in Texas, and I was
What's her name?
She real. I met her in Texas, and I had to do like Sway in the morning. I had to like fill in for like a beat cipher, and she was like the first one that did it. And she killed it.
Yeah, she's
and
dope.
They had to run it like Sway got up, was like, nah, run it back again. And I had to I played the same beat, and she just aired that shit. Shout out to her. Chris's verse was ass. Yeah, that was terrible. Oh, nah, you bodied that, bro. I didn't hear that joint. I didn't hear that. He aired that joint. That's a better track. You know what I'm saying? The beat, like,
Okay, so
bars is
contrast that track to the first two.
Come on, dog.
Oh yeah, there's no comparison.
Break it
They're
down.
very far apart.
Break it down for those of us that don't hear music the same way y'all do.
That's very far apart.
So just imagine
That'd
like
take a long time.
the average listener doesn't hear music the same way producers do. Put it in words, the difference between that track and the first two.
All right.
You wanna go?
Yeah, I got you.
Right.
Whatever words y'all got for me.
Yeah, I got you right now. Something just came to me because what you just said. Like, okay, cool. That's like you have. I had a good one. You fucked me up. It was right there. Go ahead. It's gonna come back to me.
Oh, I was gonna say, between the first two songs and this one, like, there's definitely a lot more emotion in the last song. Like I feel like the arrangement of it, you know, you feel it more. The way that the girl came in, her confidence is crazy. I fuck with her flow. I like how she was riding the beat. I felt the energy more. Yeah, overall, I feel like it's a solid track.
I like that her voice matched the actual beat, like what she was going for.
Okay.
Cause when I heard that, I kind of envisioned kind of like some, I don't know why, like some futuristic type of alien type of shit. I don't know why I envisioned that, but it just, the beat came with me with that, and her voice matched it perfectly for me. That's what I have to say for it.
Okay.
Yeah, beat wise, it was a way better beat than the other beats.
Break down why.
I mean, the beat that just played sounded great. The other beats sound like tick tack tat tat tick tack. Was that an explanation?
What does sounding great mean?
Did you hear the tit tat?
Yeah. So it's not
that don't sound good. So that was the first two
Give me a couple
beats.
elements. Give me a couple elements for the producers that are listening too.
You want me to break down the beat?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
All right. So
you want me to hit you back with a piece of it?
No, I'm good. Mix wise, the 80 for the last beat that just played. Mix wise, the 808s were in pocket. It was updated to the sound. You know, it had a good selection of sounds in it. You know, some people put too much, some people put little. It was a good blend of it. That was cool.
Okay.
Way better than the first couple of tracks, which were a little empty. The mix was dated, slightly dated, because this is 2019. The mixes shouldn't sound like 2014. No offense to anybody. But it's just the sounds you use and how you use them on the production side. Lyrically, everything, not everything, but to me, the first 2 tracks were A, B, C, Do, Re, Mi. You know what I'm saying? You know, my heart bleeds red because I got the blues. You just put red and blue next to each other and try to make it make sense. When the last track, it was actually schemes and metaphors, and it wasn't surface like granite tops. I didn't see everything on the counter as soon as I heard it. I had to actually think about something like, oh, okay, that was clever. That's what I like. I like that with also musical marriage. And you know, me personally, I don't even talk about me personally. I'm just talking about the industry itself.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, I'm talking about the industry itself. Me personally, it's a little different. I wouldn't have done certain things like that. But Capella over here smiling. I know you got.
I'm waiting for him.
I know you got.
Because like even with me and you, we just disagree on so. Even in the studio, it's just so crazy. Because even with, I feel like that whole shit was dated. I'm not like I feel like that sounded like it came. One. I'm talking about the one that we just played.
Okay.
I feel like it came directly out of that. You remember the song OG, Bobby Johnson?
Yeah.
Remember that? I feel like it sounds like it came directly out of that era. Like it came directly out of that year. Like I wouldn't bump that right now at all. Even we're talking about the like it sounded like there should have been a cha 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 cha. Boom. It just sounded like that era. Even the style of rap. Even how she came on the joint, where that was the era where people were getting on the track and they would like overly do this like awkward giggle thing. Like they would get on the record and be like, remember that era? It sounded like directly out of that era. Her energy, it sounded like she was chilling in the studio and she got in the booth and said, okay, cool. All right, let's do it. Let's record. Just press record. Let's do it. I got you. And then just created this like character. It doesn't even sound like that's what she's like in real life. I could be wrong. Like that's just what it sounds like. I wouldn't bump that today at all. I'm trying to think about where, like when I make music now, I try to think of where I would listen to this song at. I wouldn't bump this in the whip. If that came on in the club, niggas would definitely tell niggas to turn that shit off. I mean, I'm being for real though. If we was in the studio and somebody played this, I wouldn't want to listen to it straight through. Even the sample, that's dated. I remember that era.
Okay, now for the producers that are listening, what can they do differently to make sure they don't make those mistakes?
To me, it's not a mistake. It's just the sound that it was. It just sound like it just sound like they. It literally sounds like they were in love with that era, or that's just the sound that they wanted to go for, and that was it. I feel like there's no real wrong and right with music. This is just my preference. So if that's the sound that they want to do, because there's some people that like that style of rap, and that's what the fuck they want to do, and that's fine. But to me, I feel like I'm not gonna lie. If you want to be honest, because this is like the more watered, the calmer down version. Last year, I would have said, yo, that shit is trash. That has no place in music. But now, being more open now, and from certain experience, I'm just learning now that there's a pocket for everything. There's an audience for everything. So to be honest, there's a lot of people that will listen to that and say, "Oh, that shit was lyrical fire, goddamn." But but to me though,
it's like how people listen to Logic.
Right? Come on, girl, you better relax. I feel like there's I would never bump Logic. I can barely, to be honest. There was a point that there was a point where I can't even listen to a whole J. Cole album start to finish.
I can't listen to Eminem.
You feel what I'm saying? I can't listen to Eminem, but there's some people that would say, but that's what exactly. Yeah. There's some people that would say, "Yo, that you heard the rapping and there's that certain style with the black on the black, it happened to black, and they have it's a bar after every line." Sometimes to me, I don't want to hear that because my personality, I want to hear shit that's gonna make you feel me? That's gonna put me in that Pella box. That's gonna I can get dressed in the morning and just feel
exactly.
I listen to that right there. So I feel like that's on my way to a drive-by, and there's moments for that. Like I'm not gonna listen to the you must be used to me spending when I'm on my way to find somebody. You feel to really hurt somebody. But this right here, I was playing the whip. There's a pocket for everything. There's a place for everything. Gotcha. So even like the certain snares that he was using, the 808s that he was using, the day-to-day 808s, it's you feel what I'm saying? It's
not what you would listen
to. I think we'll always have that disagreement with your generalization of music in your ear. That's always going to be there.
Okay.
No, we're not going to debate. We're not going to debate right now. Oh, you want us to debate?
Rate the track.
Oh, rate the track.
This is gonna be interesting right here.
Okay, so let me be fair. Let me be fair. I got you right now. So for what it is,
for what it is,
right?
Not trying to match anywhere, not trying to get into anybody's, preferences. The work and the mixing and the mastering that they put into the track, the lyricism, we're grading it on.
But that's not fair though. To me, that's not really fair because there's Uzi tracks or there's oh my god, like 6 9 tracks. I would rate most of his songs an easy 2 or less, but they're all platinum. So people will be like, "You bugging out, nigga? He's number 1." But to me, musically, it's not fire. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for me, I feel to me that record that was just played, that was to me like in terms of like me what I would bump. That's the easiest one ever, easiest one. But for what it was, like if we were to put it in that era and match it, I could only compare it to shit like OG Bobby Johnson and them. I would actually put that in the like 9-ish. The way that it was mixed was perfect. The way the snares was hitting, it sounded like they know who the producer was. Like they was sat with the producer.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? They got the stems for that whole. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like it was really nice. The bars were stupid. I feel like every line was a damn bar.
Yeah. You were scaling from 1 to 10 this whole time?
Yeah. As opposed to what?
It was 1 to 5.
We
bro.
was only going 1 to 5.
I swore it was 1 to 10. I swore it was 1 to 10 the whole time.
It was 1 to 5. You said 1 to 5.
Anything. When have you ever said, "Yo, she's a calm 3 out of 5"?
I mean, we were told
1
to 5.
We said 1 to 5.
We never made a scale.
Nah, we did. He said 1 to 5.
So wait, hold on. So when I was giving people 3s, you thought I meant
3 out of 5. So you give them 1 now? You gonna drop it?
Yeah. I thought it was 1 out of 10.
Because if you giving somebody a 1, that's giving somebody a whole 20%. If it's no, listen. Let me tell you something. If it's out of 10, I'm giving that track a calm 1 personally. But for what it is, definitely I would give it a fair 9.
Okay.
If you're going to compare it to what's in that. Like, in terms of bars, nobody's really fucking with that. That was nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, 1 to 10, I'll do 7. 7.5.
I would do an 8.
1 to 10, I'll do 8. I think I thought it was fire.
Okay.
Because I've listened to other of her songs and they're pretty good.
That's not fair though. We were talking about this track.
She was here last time. She's dope.
Yeah, but she's dope. We talking about this track. This one track.
You
can't say this track is fire because I love her other shit.
No. But I listen to music like that as well. Like, to me, hip hop isn't just one kind of beat or one kind of genre.
So this track
there.
You said 8. No problem.
It was alright.
You're right.
He doesn't like hip hop.
Yeah.
He's not a rapper.
I could tell you. I could tell he's not.
He's
really
just
into hip-hop.
He's just R&B.
Yeah. And that's not even true.
And that's fine.
That's what's crazy because that's not even true.
It's majority.
It's not.
You trying to pop college, you know what I'm saying?
But that's hip hop though. It's just to me. I feel like that debate right there is just like how there's certain people that would say, "Yo, how the old heads." It's just like how the old heads would say, "Yo, no funny shit. What's playing right now is not hip hop." But these are the same old heads that think that real hip hop is yes y'all to the beat y'all.
Yeah, I feel
you
that.
feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To me, I just like a certain
hip hop. Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Just like certain people like a certain.
You like hip hop with melodies?
Yeah. No, I don't. No, nigga.
That's R&B.
Are you sure that's not what you like?
Facts.
It's R&B hip hop.
I've never heard him listening to some straight.
That's what you prefer, though, no?
No, you just heard what No, that's just what I'm making. But I like regular ass. Okay, see.
What's regular ass?
Yeah, what's
hip-hop
regular?
Like
to
I'm
you?
talking. All right, see.
He said I like regular ass hip hop.
What's regular ass? Because that was regular hip hop
know.
to me too.
All right, boom. Like there's people like. Let me see. Who do I like?
Yo, you got 10 seconds to explain this. Literally.
I like.
Let's go and you talk first.
Facts. I like the Kendricks. I like the. I like J. Cole when he's not being depressing.
Okay. With that, y'all, we gonna have to wrap up Producer's Corner. Tom low key got away from us with this one.
Yes,
Niggas low key got in with. We gonna wrap up the show. Drop y'all handles, y'all tags. Let people know where they can find you and your work. I'll start. I'm at DJ Absolute _Absolute on Instagram.
I thought he was gonna finish
Yeah.
All right, cool. Capella
We
Grey.
need somebody holding my fault. We need somebody holding signs like you go.
Word, I don't want to be talking to all everybody.
Yeah, just Capella Grey on everything. Capella Grey on Instagram. Capella Grey on Facebook.
That's great. With an A or an
it.
E?
E.
Us fans can't spell.
Got you.
CAPELLAGREY.
Don't sound so excited, man. You can find me at Rod the Producer on everything. ROD the Producer if you can't spell THEPRODUCER.
Here we
I think
go.
I spelled that right. You know what I'm saying?
You can find me on Instagram, E-Major, period, ENJ. That's
the good part too.
Oh, that was for me?
Yeah.
Oh, word. Oh, you can find me at EMAJOR, period, ENJ. And you can find my work there as well. And you can find it on my company Instagram, ENJ NYC.
Press the link on the pregame show Instagram, and you will find me right at the top. ZOPHIER_L. What's up, people?
Thank you for tuning in,
breaking
everybody.
glasses, love and hip hop.
That is the
over
pregame
here.
show. BX Production, Chief Chef Biggs. Thank you for the food. Karma Unfiltered, the comedian, whatever he goes by these days. NYC's finest. We see you in Jersey on your yacht.